Hey guys, we're back.
Hi guys.
Hello.
We're back. How you doing?
Welcome to Canvas Moments. As usual, subscribe to Canvas Moments if
Leave
you
your
haven't
comments.
already. Yeah.
Let us know what you want us to talk about, or if you have, any comments about any of the videos. Hey, feel free. Remember, we're not giving advice. We just
Talk away.
talk away.
Talk away. So,
Yeah, we're talking about masturbation. Okay, so what happens if you wake up in the middle of the night, or you're turning in bed, then you find your man or your girl masturbating? What's your take on it? Would you tell her, oh honey, oh I like what you're doing, let's do it together? Or what would you do?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, you'll be like, word, I don't do it enough for her. I'm not that kind of person. Who is she fantasizing with? Would you kick her out? Would you
Yeah.
kick him out?
Yeah.
Or what would you do in that kind of awkward moment?
Exactly. So the question, what we're trying to discuss or try to analyze, or put our 2 cents in, is masturbating okay? I mean, if it's not okay, why is it not okay? Is self gratification? How is it? I mean, like Lala, tell me. Say something, girl.
when you go to the Christians,
Yes.
Christians,
Yes.
they feel they say, I don't know, like I'm just like, I'm just a Christian. Like I can't say I'm what level of Christian, but I know that somewhere they say that it's a sin. But I once watched a preacher say that there is no part in the Bible that says
Talks
it's a
about
sin
it.
or talks
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, true.
And so they say it's some form of addiction. And the more you do it, the more it happens. You keep doing it, the more it
doing all
becomes a problem.
That's so true, Loveland, because I have a friend.
Yes.
I'm not going to mention names, but I know there was a time we lost touch, so I don't know about what goes on these days, but there was a time she's so addicted to it. We're walking in town doing our own errands, she'd look for a toilet just to get in,
Yeah,
And do it.
and take care of herself.
because she's so addicted to it.
Yes.
So, yeah, so I understand it's an addiction.
It's
and
an
it can be very
addiction,
bad.
and sometimes it needs you need to pray about it or whatever.
Yeah.
But then that usually comes when people don't have a sexual contact. They don't
Yeah.
have a sexual kind of interaction
Yes.
where they have someone who makes them happy. When you're just there, missionary, hauongeangi, you don't say nothing. You don't engage your dude in the...
When you don't get satisfied in bed, when you don't get satisfied,
or
right?
even when you don't know what satisfaction is.
You have no idea, That's why, when you only orgasm when you're masturbating, but when you're having sex, you don't get to that point. So you find that get addicted to it because of that.
And also on the female part, this happens on selfish guys who
Yes.
just want to go in and come, and when they're done, they roll over and sleep
They
and
leave you hanging.
forget about the woman. So she is there, she is hanging. Believe you me, she will look for something that will
she will
make
do it.
And if she's never done that, the first encounter she's going to have,
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
You're in trouble.
You're in trouble, because no matter what you do, she'll never get satisfied.
Ah.
And because also not having this kind of, oh, how do you like it? What do you want me to do
Do
to
it,
you?
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Those kind of things. Because at the end of the day, you have a relationship that you need to save, that you need to work out.
It
so you have
takes
to,
away.
Yeah. So it takes out from that. It takes away from that
Yeah.
relationship,
Yeah.
because if
Yeah.
that aspect is not taken care of,
Yeah.
then literally there's nothing.
So we should try, and even ladies, we find sometimes the men are the ones who are also addicted to it. Try and please your man. Sometimes, people are different.
People come in different ways.
In different ways, people like it in different ways. I have a friend of mine, she's married, but her hubby likes it in a certain way that she doesn't like. So you find he kind of force it onto her, or sometimes not just decide I won't get to that level, then she would find the man has gone to the, he wakes up very early, like at about 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning, finds him in the sitting room, seated, watching porn,
Wanking
masturbating.
away, yeah.
So that one takes away from your relationship. You should be able to find a point of compromise.
And also, the more you masturbate, the more you wank yourself. When you actually have an opportunity to make love or to have sex, a guy or a woman,
Yeah.
you will not be able to perform.
Yeah.
You'll be unable to come
Yes.
because you are used to your hand is your best friend.
Exactly. You're
Your
used to
hand
your
is your
hand
best
to
friend.
know how to squeeze
Yes.
yourself to do whatever.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah.
So that is your best friend.
Yeah.
So it becomes a problem. It becomes something you cannot deal with.
So if you can avoid it and talk more to your other person that you're having sex with,
Yeah.
if you can talk to them and let them know, this is how I like it.
Yeah.
If you can even involve oral sex, it can
Yeah.
help you, it can help you slowly to get over
Yes.
that kind of addiction.
And when you're not sure about doing some things and you don't want to ask your partner,
Yeah.
as we said earlier in our other previous video,
Yeah.
Google it.
True.
Google it.
Guys. Google it so that you get to know
Techniques and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There are guys who like being, they like you, they like it when you go down on them, but they don't want to go down on their woman.
Yeah.
And plus, there's also something else I just want to mention, Tintin.
Yeah.
You don't go down on every bloody person. You don't do that. Because there are people out there, like, okay, dudes, the guy is not clean. I mean, you have got no idea where he's been.
Exactly.
That is like a ritual. That is something that you do with someone who's, very close to you. Someone who you're sure is going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah, someone you trust, someone,
That is like the zone, you guys.
your hobby,
It's the zone, totally.
Yeah.
You don't just do things,
For everybody.
For everybody.
For everybody. You have to, it has to be for, you're one, and you get to learn each other. You get to learn what they like, what they don't like. Guys, if the girl is not doing it right, teach her. She's your girl. Don't go run into somebody else who knows how to do it.
Sit the girl down.
Tell her,
Tintin.
babe. Yeah.
One day, all right, I want to show you. This is what I like. Chukua hii mkono, weka hapa, fanya hivi, go
Mimi
here,
peleka hivi.
do here, like this, like that, like that, like that. You're talking, it's happening. You're talking, it's happening.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Because we all learn, this is something I think we all learn on the job, yeah? It's not like something anybody
there are no
is
experts,
born with
really.
expertise. We all learn on the job. And
Yeah.
different people like different stuff. You can't assume that what somebody else like is what another person will like.
Yeah.
We are all cut differently.
Yeah.
So when you're together, you and your hubby, you know what he likes, he knows what you like. So you're able to, please each other,
All right, guys, I have one last question for Tintin, and this is gonna be a bomber.
Okay.
So, Tintin.
Yes.
What do you think about anal sex?
Anal sex.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'll say, well, it depends from couple to couple.
Is it ungodly? Is it like the no-go zone? It's meant for poop. It's like pussy and the apple.
I know.
Nini.
Yeah, I know what people say. It's like in the Bible when they say they call it what? Something desires. The desires that
I don't know
not
what
meant
they
to be.
call it. I've not read that part of
Yeah,
the Bible.
it's called strange desires or something. But the thing is, what I say, it depends from couple to couple. Okay, that's what I would say. Because when two people are there doing it, my friend, we cannot dictate what they will do or not do. If they like anal, hey,
But
go
also their
ahead.
emotional attachments to each other.
Yes,
True. Their emotional attachments to each other. You just don't go. Samaki inaliwa na pande zote mbili. Colonel Mustafa.
You know?
Lipunda both sides.
yeah. So I think for me, I'd say it depends whether the sexual fantasies of the couple. I mean, it's not something that would say it's a do or don't, because people have different, when two people are
Fantasies.
together, they have different fantasies. They have the different ways of just, because sex is sex. It is supposed to be. Once you're married, it is sex. It has no right way or
But it
wrong
doesn't
way.
have to be plain, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be plain. That's what I'm saying. There's no right way or wrong way, because as long as you're man
I mean,
and
there are
wife
wrong ways.
together.
There's missionary. Those are wrong ways.
Well, if the people who like missionary and they come in missionary, the people who like it, dog style, wheelbarrow,
Wheelbarrow.
69, whichever ones are there.
Kifo cha mende.
Frog, kifo cha, all the, all those. It depends with what the two of you, how you click to each other. So if masturbation is for you guys, I think that's the wrong thing. Maybe you should start to please each other than you pleasing yourself. Why don't you let your hubby or your wife, do it for you? Enjoy the pleasure. Let it somebody, let go one by one by one. Then you'll enjoy each other's bodies, whether it is by hands.
See the way
tongue,
Tinsin is like,
mouth,
whether it's by the
feet.
hands,
It
she's
doesn't-
going,
it doesn't matter.
She's doing the whole shebang. She's like, you guys.
Love. Can you just stop putting me on the spot? But the thing here is, as long as the two of you are getting each other to the climax and enjoying each other's bodies, because his body belongs to you, your body belongs to him. So
And if it belongs, because not everybody who's watching this video is going to be belonging to the person they're giving it to.
okay, we're talking about married people.
It's good to clarify.
Whether it's kamwiste, whether it's harusi or rashos, you've done all. But as long as you're committed people in a relationship, that's what we're talking about, guys.
Now,
Yeah.
there is this one last thing
Okay, tell us.
that we're going to be talking about in our next video. When you have, when you're a born again Christian,
Yes.
are you still allowed to be naughty?